here, 1v1, Green Tooth Gorge, blue side. We've got Angrathul as an Eldar Farseer support commander that fights in melee combat. Great buffs with some debuffs and control abilities too. This is the Exodites elite scheme. Up against red side, Morgan MLGman as an Ork Warboss melee hero that can walk through objects, very good offense, disruption and support from the front lines. Double shooters up, we have double Dire Avengers into Banshee, most likely into a Shuriken, and then we might see some Storm Boys, which will be fun. Warboss is going to go mid. Farseer did not go there because she can't fight the Warboss very well, and assumed he was. Everyone's spreading out. Eldar will be able to do that a little bit better with their foot speed. We do have sluggers west side. Might run into double Dire Avenger, Pew Pew, Shuriken catapult fire, which would be bad for them. They might just back off with the VP after they cap it and not push forward. Warboss looks like he will take the mid. These guys did not have a command queued up. There we go. Banshee's dangerous to that level 1 Warboss. He does have his stomp and will hit it. Decent damage to those Banshees there, but we're just getting shut up. And Farseer is in play. Capping mid. Put guide on those Dire Avengers back there. Might finish off the Warboss. Down to 33 hit points. Got that guy very, very low. And now the shooters here can't fight all that stuff, so they're backing away. Sluggers did push forward a little bit more. Got that wreck point. Now we're having a cover-to-cover firefight. Everyone's in heavy cover, apart from these guys. And there is the Shuriken on the way. How will Morgan respond? Does he just get some angry bits and try and charge in from a flank and stuff? That was a special attack from the Farseer, which missed. Banshees are on capping duty. They didn't drop any models, so they could theoretically regenerate their health up. Gonna take a while though. And it is Storm Boys on the way for Morgan. Awesome. They might struggle with guide around and stuff. Guide on Banshees will chop down Storm Boys pretty well, I imagine. Sluggers are gonna be okay. No grenades up yet. Oh, we do see grenades up. Didn't try a throw though. It was a bit too far away. And here comes that Warboss, around 42.5, I believe, DPS with his default weapon. And a decent sidearm too. Can't break those rocks, I don't think. I don't think. We have one generator up for both players. And Storm Boys are in the field. Power melee squad that can jump into combat. Not the greatest at chasing stuff though, they're kind of clumsy. Here we go. Shuriken is persuaded to leave very, very quickly. Storm Boy is not even having to jump there. I wonder how the Farseer is going to respond. She can get the levitation, the gravity blade, I should say, in tier 2. Or maybe just like Doombringer and put Doom on them, which would be very mean. Aspect of strength is up. These ladies want to avoid this fight though with the Warboss and shooters and Storm Boys. He's going for power. Going to get a decap on the VP too. 2 gens up here to bash. Warboss is going to cap, yep. 3rd gen goes up. Can you defend though, Morgan? Sorry, Angrathul needs to defend. This grenade could be nasty. These shooter boys are already very, very low, just 2 models. And Banshee's coming in on flank with fleet of foot. Storm Boys jump. Oh, she does have the Doombringer. That's going to be nasty. Shuriken did get away. Shooter Boys barely make it out of there. They might go down on retreat. I want to see these Storm Boys chasing into base though. There's Doom. Doom on Storm Boys. That's like abuse. As if they don't bleed enough already. Can they get out of this fight without dropping one? It will be a miracle. No, they can't. Only dropped 1 though. No grenade on retreat. That was a good opportunity to do so, I think. Might have already used it. So it was on cooldown. Warboss does have his angry bits. Allows him to charge around and gain health and I think a damage buff or something. Yeah, 35% damage buff. And health regen up. Dire Avengers capping mid. Banshees hanging around. Have these guys retreated yet? Seems like they've been out since the opening fight with that Warboss. I'm not sure. Farseer looking all fancy with her wings. Maybe she wants to be an autarch. Slugger's taking a really long way around to this wreck point, being very, very cautious for Sluggers. Very, very cautious.
We are losing a requisition point to the enemy.
Storm Boys back up to their 5 models. Warboss is pretty low. Went to get back out into the field. Didn't want Eldar to settle mid and put up shields. There is a shield there. Oh, Farseer's found some Sluggers. There's the Doom. 30% more damage, I think. 40% more damage. Okay, then. 389, 434 on VPs. Both players looking to go tier 2 right now. Wraithlord or Falcon from Angrathul, most likely. Can get those tank buses up very easily, and they are painful for vehicles. Stormboy is doing work. But now they're fighting Banshees. Banshees are getting shot to pieces though. Stormboy's turn to engage them. Nice grenade. These guys might not get away. Banshees wiped out by Morgan. Wow. Stormboy's doing some work there. Not sure. Angrathul must have just been misclicking or looking elsewhere. Also drops the Dire Avengers. Not a good end to tier 1 for Angrathul. Does go tier 2 in decent time, but so does Morgan, really. Not that far behind. Oh no, Doom on the Storm Boys. Can he finish them off here? Does finish them off. Big misplay from Morgan chasing in there. But hey, they dropped 2 models, he dropped 1. Although his cost power. Got 3 gens up, I think, both players. Yep. Oh, down goes a note. Sluggers get the cap. No burners for you fellas yet. Then get a big spike in potential killiness in tier 2 with their Nob Leader and burners if they're up. Little bit of suppression from those shooter boys there, aiming what's that. Really determined to keep these guys in play. Some more aiming what's that, and use your choppers on these Sluggers to get the Farseer out of there. Might have been able to stay and play the Farseer with the Shuriken just behind. That's a global buff from the Warboss, gives you a massive melee skill buff, which means you're not going to get special attacks on you, but you will get lots of special attacks on the enemy, and a damage buff too. I think it's like plus 60 melee skill or something mental. More Banshees on the way for Angrathul. He is in tier 2. Morgan's almost there. And Shooter Boy's still in the field with 2 models each. Oh, 3 models on this one. Spiky armor for the Warboss. Bad news for Banshees if they want to fight him. Here they are. Gives us some nice health regen too. And it is the Wraithlord from Angrathul. And a Death Dread for Morgan. That could be bad news for that Death Dread. Doesn't want to fight a Wraithlord, that's for sure. Some Daka there. Banshees thought about maybe having a word, but they're going to wait. What is this? The Farseer? Slugger's not going to fight her, I don't think. Warboss spotted the Guardian Weapon Team and charged her. I mean, it looks like it can go through them rocks just fine. They are not heavy crush. 335, 402. Just leaves these craters of light cover around too. Helping your shooters out behind you. There's that Wraithlord. Melee walk off for Eldar, can get some shoulder mounted ranged weapons which are pretty snappy. Crack. Big damage per swing on that crazy looking sword of his. Don't fight it, Mr. Warboss. What are you up to? He wasn't paying attention for a little second there, but he'll get away. Here comes the Death Dread. Doesn't have its burners and bits upgrade quite yet. Got those 2 shooters stuck on the front. Do some decent damage to that little Farseer there. You gonna run away? Should run away. Really run away. She's alright. Mid. Turning blue with Eldar. Banshees have their Exarch as expected. Wraithlord just off the centre there. And Morgan needs to respond, and he responds with tank busters up. Looters also with a beamy death gun. So he's got his anti-vehicle on the field here. Goes for the garrison. Maybe he's expecting a Wraithlord to chase through. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's dicey to have your anti-vehicle setup teams around with no suppression support, because Banshees can run through and get them. Loot shooter boys not really in position to support right now, but they are coming back. Doesn't look like he wants burners and bits. Maybe he's like, hey, I don't want to invest any more in this guy with a Wraithlord around.
Just as you require.
Warp spiders for Angrathor. I'm not sure if he's seen the death tread yet. He might have seen it stomping around over here, or maybe heard it even. Webway mid. Farseer's webway gate allows infiltration of nearby squads, which is pretty useful. Warp spiders getting rack aspect. That means haywire grenade for this guy. He's stomping in. Wraithlord's going after him. In fact, everything's going after him. No sign of doom. There's the haywire grenade. Completely disabling the dreadnoughts, the death dreads, weapons and everything. It's really tough. Tank busters getting shots in. Banshees, I think, trying to go after them. Beamy death gun getting shots too. I don't think the Wraithlord's going to get out of there. Oh, but we have a sink kill, which saved a lot of damage there. Can they finish it off? It lives. 9 hit points. It's actually regenerating health, as you can see there as well, because it's made out of Wraithbone. That was really, really unlucky for Morgan. That sink kill saved the Wraithlord, because you take like 75% less damage or something while you're in a sink kill. He's put hard boys on himself, but needs to run away. Really unlucky. That might be GG right there. Might be GG right there. He's lost a shooter boy squad too. They were very low though. 1-to-1 on the old cap. Wraithlord now getting some repairs. I don't think he regenerates faster at base, but he does regenerate slowly himself. And can get the awesome Wraithbone in tier 3, of course. Sluggers getting some capping going. They have a little bit of XP, so they've killed something. Or at least helped to. What does Morgan get to try to recover here? He gets the Power Claw. It's a big chunk of resources spent on that thing. Not sure if he needs it. It's got more than enough AV, as he saw, though this time the Wraithlord is not going to be distracted by the Death Dread. Charging in, trying to get that shuriken out of there. Oh, he gets into the webway. Tank busters now doing their thing. Power Claw doing its thing. There's Odd Boys too. Can he chase this guy down? It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Heavy melee weapons are anti-vehicle, but they still only do half of their damage to vehicles, I believe. Otherwise, they'd be insane. Tank busters get away. Tier 3 for Morgan. Does he must know there's a webway here, because he saw the shuriken disappear, right? Not going after it. And these shooter boys have a knob leader, so they will be able to see it. Charging over towards the VP just to get there quicker. Not known for his patience, the Warboss. These guys are going to try and outshoot these Warp Spiders. Warp Spider Exarch is in there. And he has like 40 DPS power melee or something crazy. It's at least 30, I think. Oh no, Sluggers getting caught. Have their burners on, but do they escape? Doom and Banshee chase. Don't think they're going to live. Down they go. Tank Busters getting a bit too close there. 313 to 301. We have some infiltrated looters in mid. Storm Boys have dropped a model, but the Warp Spiders are sitting here and waiting for reinforcements, I think. Where's a Wraithlord at? Here he comes. Getting some repairs as he moves. Doesn't have a shoulder-mounted weapon yet. Tier 3 now for Angrathor. He was in a really good spot here. Morgan trying to save for a knob squad, I assume. But he might get a tank up. With the haywire, that might not be the This idea. Down goes the Farseer. I think that was actually a shot from the beamy death gun. Looked kind of like it. Shuriken now suppressing stuff. Banshees in amongst the Warboss and Orks, and he just couldn't stop the advance of the Wraithlord there. These guys going for the garrison. Warboss needs to be very, very careful. Very, very careful indeed. Only one of them able to fire out at the Wraithlord because they're in the garrison. Another, perhaps, lucky escape for the Wraithlord there. If Morgan didn't take the garrison, or maybe got out immediately after, he might have been able to finish off the Wraithlord. Is it a misplay or is it unlucky? You decide. Orc Spiders have taken this. Going to be a triple, I think, for Angrathul. He does go for the tank. Does go for the tank. Banshees are a threat to it with this spear. And we have, yeah, he's not happy with the Wraithlord. And we have that haywire grenade still. And now the Warboss is down. So can't put melee pressure on the Wraithlord. Going to take mid though. And he's going to take his natural back with the beamy looters. Orc Spider's happy to just sit east side and guard the VP for now. It's a really good tank, the looted tank, with the disruptive big boom shot or whatever it's called. Pretty nice thing to have on a tank. Still haven't taken his webway out. Our Warp Spider's getting a capping going. Tank busters, are you going to cap, fellas? Down to 3 models here. Having a good think about it. Oh, D cannon's going to maybe make this decision for them here. That's a singularity. Yeah, he needs to run away. It does pull in retreating units, I'm pretty sure. 287, 219, very even on VPs. And Angrathul hesitant to engage here with that tank around. Might prove to be a very good purchase for Morgan. Wraithlord now has Wraithbone and a shoulder-mounted Bright Lance, it looks like. He can fire that thing on the move, which is pretty damn useful. Crack takes out one of the models. Warboss now a big threat with that Power Claw. Costs you 50 power, it better be a big threat. Happy to engage the Banshees with spiky armor and the claw. Angrathul shouldn't be taking that fight. Needs to get the Shuriken in position to lock that guy down and shoot him up. Easier said than done, of course. Farseer puts Doom on him, but with Ard Boys and user choppers and spiky armor, those ladies are just going to kill themselves on him. He's not attacking for some reason. Not sure what's going on here. There we go. He just attacked at the end to finish him off. That was very, very strange. Banshees are down though. Looted tank is still up. Being chased by a Wraithlord. Where's the beamy? Oh, it's over there. Nothing really for it to do. This is a big decision by Angrathul to try and chase it. He's taking shots all the while. Did you guys use your haywire? You must have, or you'd be using it now. Right? Oh, there we go. Oh, they're trying to get on rear armor specifically. There we go. Now it can't shoot and it's dead. And Wraithlord needs to get the hell out of there. And takes out the looters too. MVP on the Wraithlord. Morgan referring to cooldown. Maybe he's referring to the cooldown of the haywire. Maybe he was able to use it twice there. This haywire grenade. Just didn't see the first one. There's a Nob squad. 232, 209. So the looted tank dealt with. Now you have Nobs to deal with. And it's going to be tough. All he has is the Shuriken. You can just pop Frenzy and walk right up to it, make its day very, very bad.
The enemy has 200 points remaining.
Level 2 tank busters, level 2 shooter boys. Wraithlord has been repaired up pretty nicely. Probably used Wraith Bone as well to heal up. Nice tank buster barrage. Wraithlord now has a Nob squad to fight, and that's bad news for this guy. I mean, he has melee resistance, but Nobs, they are Nobs. Warboss died. Frenzy up on the Nob squad. Can they take it out here? No sign of any global Warbossy buffs And now Frenzy's worn off, they are being suppressed. Frenzy, of course, no longer giving you damage immunity. You now take just 25% damage instead of none. Down goes a shuriken. They do not care about your suppression. They have the biggest hammers they can find. Doom is on them. They killed the Farseer as well. Game changing. They haven't even dropped a model yet. They haven't dropped a model yet. Wow, special attack there. Not often I actually notice the knobs using a special attack. That was mad. They just walked up to an Eldar army and said, "Hey, we're going to crush all of your faces." And took out the Farseer there. The Wraithlord did survive though. Avatar of Cain on the way now for Ungrathul. 232-152. Doesn't have any suppression anymore. Although the Avatar and the Wraithlord together is a lot of damage for the knobs to deal with. Even knobs to deal with. And they're pretty low on hit points. Just over 1,000. Still have all of their models. Which is a little bit of a luck for Morgan. He needs some requisition before he can actually get anything on the field here. Warboss is back on his feet though. He spent his requisition on that guy. Wraithlord happy to engage with the knobs so low, but there's Frenzy up. There's a singularity. Look at the damage there. Building up the momentum with the huge hammers. Oh, but pulled back by the singularity. And they did drop two more. Oh, they dropped the knob leader too. They're taking tons of damage here. He loses his knobs. 167 to 152. Kept them in play too long, I guess. Not sure what happened there. He was just desperately going for the kill maybe. The Wraithlord goes down. Maybe he was trying to use Call the Boys. He says he used it. That was weird. Maybe they weren't close enough, but they seem to be. Here's the Avatar. Looks very funky blue with the Exodites. There's not a whole lot he can do to this guy. He's getting some more knobs. If you still had that first knob squad up and then got another one, that would have been a very, very interesting ending. But as it stands, Angrathul with a big advantage here, I think, with the Avatar up. We'll see. I mean, they are knobs hitting the field soonish. Look, Spider's doing some decapping. Down goes the Warboss. It's got a little bit sloppy at the end. Morgan. He must have had a lot of red if he used Call the Boys. I didn't notice. I wasn't paying attention to the red bar to see if it went down and if it was consumed. 133, 137, double cap for Ungrathul at the end here. This could be GG. Knob squad getting their leader. Getting it before Frenzy, looks like. No, they have Mina and Green already. Farseer is back to her feet. She's level 5. Just had a little nap over there. Still with that Doombringer. Useful for fighting knobs, it turns out.
The enemy has 100 points remaining.
Level 4 Dire Avengers with their shield. Can't do any damage to them, Mr. Shooters. Wailing Doom. Triple cap now for Angrathul. Morgan just going to fight to the end here, I think. Unless some kind of miracle happens, this is an Eldar victory. Look at the state of the middle. This is the Warboss stomping around everywhere. Knobs going for the decap. I hear an Eldritch. There it is. Just stopping the cap and wiping out some stuff. Did it wipe out both of them? Oh, the Shooter Boys live with like 10 hit points. GG there. And the knobs, I think, were taken out at the end. Yeah, barely. Level 5 Warboss we had. Did some serious work with that claw and spiky armor. Very strange fight he had with the Banshees. And a level 6 Farseer even with Doombringer. Avatar sealing the deal there. Loss of the knobs. Perhaps sealing the deal even earlier than that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.